Hi. Something I'd like to just share with the clients is that something I always hear from clients when I ask what is that they want from therapy, what is it they want to, why, why are they coming to me? And most of the time I hear them say, I'm looking for coping strategies. I'm looking for a set of tools to go away and use and do that will make me feel better, that will make this problem go away. So obviously that's their end goal, but I think there is it suddenly makes me kind of go panic. What am I going to do? And I think the first thing I have to do is manage the expectations of what yes, I can help them to find coping strategies and that toolbox to make them feel better, but it's about how we go about doing that. And I think that's the big difference between what their expectations are and what I can actually provide. So my aim is not I'm not a coach, I'm not a life coach, I'm not a career coach. I don't have lots of workbooks and lots of homework and lists of go and try this, go and try that, go and do this, this will all work, this will make you feel better. So when we're talking about emotional difficulties and distress, what we're actually looking at is finding a solution from within us. And the first step is to connect with ourselves. And so the work we would be doing is working together to help you to find and access your resources and your tools and your ways to make things change. And I don't know what they are at the beginning. I might have a few ideas because of what I've seen, and some things come up again and again and again, and I can offer that insight. But everybody is also really different, and it has to work for them. So when I say to them, try this or try that, it's not always going to work for everybody, and we have to work together to help us both, and for you to understand yourself well enough to understand what it is will help that will help you. And that is the big difference, is that I don't have a toolbox to sit down and say, here you go, if you were to do A, B, C, D, then you're going to get there. You're going to find my ABCD is, let's find out what we know about you. Let's find out what the problems are. Let's find out what resources you have and what we know about you. Or if you don't know those resources and you don't think you have them, how can we access those resources for you? So that's part of my job, is to do that. And then we work together to come up with a plan that comes from you. And that way you won't need me in the long term, because you will always have those solutions. They're always going to be coming from within you. You won't need that manual. You won't need that book to keep reminding you. You won't need to keep seeing me to keep telling you what it is you need to do, because those resources will have come from within you. And that change will have happened to you by using your resources. And that is how change can happen. Emotional change can happen and reduce distress. So they are your coping strategies. They are your toolbox, but I don't have that toolbox. My toolbox is to enable you to find your tools. What tools do you need to put into your toolbox? A hairdresser may not need a hammer. A plumber may not need a hairdryer. What tools do you need in your toolbox? And the only tool I have is say, here you go, here's a bag for you. I'll open it up for you. I'll help you to think about what you need to put in there. So I think it's really important when you step into counselling, particularly with me. Other counsellors are probably very similar. Maybe more solution focused, CBT therapists, cognitive therapists, and coaches will have probably a really different, may offer you that kind of, here you go, just go away and try this, and this should work. And to some people that will work, that will be the tools they need. It's not saying it's not the tools for everybody, but a lot of the time I don't. We have to do some work together to understand what you need to put in your toolbox and how you need your toolbox to look. Okay, so that's I just want to offer you a little bit of insight in managing the expectations of what counselling and therapy can look like. I hope that helps you.